Okay, we have Pete Helsberg with Johnson Controls. And what do you think are the challenges associated with smart grid?
So I tend to think about smart buildings, right? So if I limit the discussion to that, I think the biggest challenge is in terms of there's a lot of opportunity to do analytics and to try to understand how energy is being used and automatically note where energy, there's outliers in energy maybe isn't being used well. But I think that so doing that analysis is actually the easy part to me. To make it actually make business sense, the biggest challenge is to be able to assemble all the metadata about the building so that you're collecting all these, the BAS is maybe collecting all these different points and sensor readings and things like that, but have a computer automatically understand what those readings mean is the key to being able to do analytics. And so I think right now, in order to tell the computer what all those points mean, it's a very manual process and very inefficient and therefore very cost prohibitive. And so you can't actually get in and apply the analytics because it takes weeks or months to actually configure a facility. So I think that's the biggest key. We need to find ways to more efficiently configure the metadata about a facility so that we can automatically analyze it.
Now, what do you think maybe some of the opportunities that we have available to us that, or with smart grid?
Well, I think there's a lot of opportunity around just getting more actionable information in people's hands and getting them visibility as to what's going on. I think that's, a lot of people will say that, but I think that's the biggest key.
Yeah.
Is turning the raw data that we're collecting into some kind of actionable information that people will actually check every once in a while and affect how they behave.
And what about like the underlying answer? What do you think the answer is to smart grid? I see you smiling over there, Nick. You want to say something?
Yeah, if you've got a clever answer, go for it.
I think it's a tough question, but I think one of the things that will start to enable things is action. I think people need to start doing things that are real. You can create all the standards you want. You can sit and talk about different ways of doing things, but until people start doing things and companies start being created, markets being created, and some companies failing in marketing, markets and technologies fail, so you can weed out what didn't work, then you'll start to get some.
Perfect. Great answers.
Yeah, I would just to add on that. Yeah, I think standards are important, but they need to be informed by real-world experience, right? So we're not going to just kind of imagine new things that nobody's ever even tried to do in a proprietary way. It's got to be fed by actual proprietary attempts to get something working, like Nick said.
All good answers, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.